So we've reached a pivotal moment in this challenge. With my current positions moving against me, it's been harder to achieve my $1,000 per week income goal. So I've decided to upgrade the account to margin to allow me to place more trades and generate more income. I'm recording this video in week 28 and I've already placed a number of new trades and I'm still not yet finished. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on next week's video where I'll walk you through all my new positions. And again, if you are new, the playlist is down below. And in this particular video, I'll be sharing the income I generated for week 27 and all my current open positions. I will be giving my opinion on where I think these stocks are heading in the coming weeks. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to share with you is my capital. So on Friday of week 27, I upgraded to margin. So we started off with a $125,000 account, which on margin at 2-1 now gives me a whole lot more buying power of 250,000. So I've gone in and reviewed all my trades and the margin requirements to hold my positions, which works out to be around 61,125. So I'm utilizing only 24% of my account. So this will allow me now to be able to place more trades, which again, I've mentioned, I'm recording this in week 28 and I've already started to place some trades and they will show up in this spreadsheet when I shoot next week's video. But now I've got a lot more money to trade with, which will now give me the ability to increase my weekly income. Because you can see here for week 27, I only made $120 and we'll go through why that is and the positions that I hold. But again, 88% down. I've got 1 week to go and I've only made $741. And the minimum goal, as I've always stated, is $2,500. So we'll be looking to hopefully correct that next week. But what we can also see as well, again, my timing and the amount of time I spent is not a lot. And this for me is a big thing because I've always mentioned it. If I'm only spending half an hour a week to work on this and I've got a consulting role or another side hustle or even a part-time job, again, this can help me supplement the income. But I wanted to show you how you can purely do it through trading. I was hopeful that I could do it with just a cash $125,000 account, but unfortunately that is not the case. So we can see now that we are growing wider and wider from our difference here of 23,000 to 27,774. So we're minus 17%. Last time we were minus 17% was in week 15. So this is the biggest deficit that we've had to date. So again, in terms of the trades, there was only one trade I made, which was rolling out my Tesla covered call. And you can see here, since I've been around the 114 strike, I've only managed to increase it by $1. And if we take the amount of money that I've made, I've still made $1,400. And when you see where you can see where Tesla's trading it now live at $173, I am deep in the money. Again, what we did was we just rolled out to the same strike. I did it the day before earnings, and I'm glad I did do it the day before earnings because you can see here on the chart, we've had this massive gap up. Thing was up 10-15% on the day of earnings, and I'm glad I did it because then this would have been a lot harder for me to roll. So I'm happy that I managed to get $120. It's better than nothing. So we just have a look now. If I scroll all the way down to the low of Tesla, you can see here Tesla has been on an immense run. It's up 68%, and these things happen when you're trading volatile stocks. And you can see this. I think it's very much V-shaped kind of play here, which is uncalled for really. You don't see that, and you're seeing it in Meta as well and some of the tech stocks. And January has been a very bullish month, which I don't think a lot of people expected. I certainly didn't expect it. I expected it to range out or to trade even just slightly higher. But you can see it from a technical perspective. And again, I'm a big fan of the pivots. You got two missed daily pivots here. We are at overbought levels, sorry. And at some point you're expecting this little pullback down. Now in week 27, week 28, which we're in this week, is you've got Apple, Amazon, Meta earnings coming up over the next couple of days. You've got the Fed announcement, which is today as well. Depending on where you think price is going to go or what you think good old Jay Powell's going to say, I think he's seen this and he needs to calm down the market. So I think his speech will be a lot more hawkish than he was probably expecting to be here, just to keep the market in check slightly, because we don't really want this to happen and then interest rates to creep back up, inflation to creep back up. So I think he'll be hawkish, and I think we'll get either a flat or to a slight decline today based on the Fed announcement. So we shall see on that, but that's where Tesla is. And in terms of what I've already placed my Tesla trade, it's very hard to shoot this video a week later and not give away what I've done. But I will say that I've looked to neutralize this kind of position. That's all I'm going to say on that one for Tesla. And I'll leave it there, and we'll talk about more about that in next week's video. In terms of Meta, there was nothing really to do because I rolled this out to February the 24th. Again, increased up the strike by $3. We have a look at what's happening with Meta. Again, similar to Tesla, look at this. This is insane. If I go to the lows of Meta, that's about the lows. Again, another 64% run. I've got a covered call here, sitting at 100. And again, I'm above my assignment price. I could dump these shares and start doing that more. But again, if we have a look here, we've got classic signs of bearish divergence or price making higher highs. And you could argue that I would say this is flat to higher highs, to be honest. I don't think it's sustainable. Again, you've got two missed pivot levels here. You've got another daily pivot miss. We need to drop back down to this level. These heights are not sustainable. The only thing which is really interesting at the moment is that they have earnings on Wednesday the 1st. I think this is after the bell. So again, I'm shooting this video before market open on Wednesday. You've got Fed announcement and you've got Meta earnings combined with all of that. Who knows what's going to happen with this stock? So again, I've already placed my trade. It's a very similar trade to Tesla because we're in similar situations here. So again, I'll be sharing more about that in next week's video. We've got the Tesla Strangles, which I've closed out. Again, I'll probably be opening a new Tesla Strangle to generate more premium with the new capital that's available. And then we also did an AMC Strangle with a 2 put and a 23 call. So if I go quickly to AMC, I'll move this out to the weekly chart because my call's a bit high. You can see here that we got the put strike at 3, and it's been really hovering around the $5 mark. And we got a call strike at 23. If I look at the P&L on this, it is slightly up, which is good. It's not a significant amount. But what I'm probably thinking about doing, and I haven't done this trade actually, but I'll tell you what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to move this call strike. I'm going to move this call strike down to probably about the 17 mark, because I don't think AMC is getting there anywhere near the 23 mark, if I'm really honest. And I'll probably wait till Friday with the Fed announcements out, see where this thing is trading, and I'll look to bring this call down to, again, generate more premium. So if I'm bringing down a strike, the call strike closer to the price, I will generate more premium as a result. So volatility rank is still pretty high. It has been expanding inside AMC. It's more of a volatile stock. So I think I'll do that. I probably should have done that this week, if I'm really honest with you. I was in last week for week 27 to really increase this up. Probably would have bagged in another $100 to $200 by doing that. But again, we are where we are. As long as I do it within the month, then it all gets added in. So hopefully that gives you a useful update in terms of where we are. Again, I've now got capital available to me to start deploying, and I will be deploying. So again, make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, and make sure you like this video as well and comment down below if you have any questions. And I shall see you guys in next week's video.